Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Taurus lessons and blessings reading for July 2023. Forgive my voice, I don't know, I've been doing a lot of talking, so my voice is going in and out, so I will do the best that I can. But let's go ahead and before we get started, again, thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, anything that helps the channel to grow. But ultimately, the channel is here to hopefully put out messages that are going to help you in some kind of way. So let's go ahead and get into your energy. Thank you so much for all that you do, and let's go. So, center energy, 5 of air in the challenge, as well as 9 of water in the challenge. So, 5 of air talks about, taking a look at a situation and seeing, seeing it for what it is. Okay. What's it really about? Getting to the nitty gritty about something, taking a second look, reassessment, and maybe perhaps looking at the situation with a new set of eyes is what I'm getting. Because the 9 of water is 9 of cups, so this is about your wishes and dreams and hopes and desires and happiness, right? Challenge position though. Maybe you are finding it challenging to look at a situation differently. That's another thing coming through. Um, the crowning information, of course, is transformation. So this is, the change that is needing to occur. A challenge position, though. Okay, renewal, reflection, evaluation, rebirth. And then also the Ace of Air, which is the Ace of Swords, with some perhaps some messages from Spirit that are going to help you to see things differently, to allow for this transformation to occur so that you can be renewed, perhaps via dreams or other communications when you're in meditative states, kind of thing. Let me make sure there wasn't another card because it felt like there could have been. So really, really, to me, the transformation that looks like a tower, right? So something coming in to, change a situation, help you see things differently, getting some information even, so that you can go ahead and go through this, renewal, rebirth, have things be different, that kind of thing, right? Um, Undermining energy is the King of Air, which is the King of Swords. Somebody who's pretty cool person, really really smart, intelligent, um, who's got it going on, right? Because inspirational. So you are maybe a someone else, someone for others to follow or model after, right? You got it going on as far as your charisma and, just, you're just a person that people naturally like and are drawn to. Next, we have in the reverse what led up to this. We have the 2 of water. So, not making a commitment in a partnership of some kind of way, and not really giving equally or receiving equally, this reciprocity, right? Um, and With this Knight of Water, maybe you've decided that you don't want a commitment with this Knight of Water because there was no equal give and take, is what I get out of this. Um, Now, the outcome is the Five of Fire, 5 of Wands. So this is about you know, um, arguments, conflict, competition, all that kind of stuff going on. We've got Queen of Water. And this is maybe this is some conflicts and competition with the Queen of Water, or somebody who's trying to compete with the Queen of Water. Maybe that's not a fire, um, is trying to compete or wanting to squash the situation, the conflicts, the competition, or whatever, with the Queen of Water by coming in and being, their normal selves, right? But perhaps this Knight of Fire, which is Knight of Wands, has learned some things, okay, with a wise counselor, maybe through that meditative state, maybe in speaking with others, maybe they are no longer, you know, um, willing to continue the way things are. okay, because they know what they want, so they're going after it, after they've talked to others and they've made up their mind, kind of thing. But perhaps having to go through some conflict to move towards the Queen of Water too. Um, let's see what else we can get. Interesting energy. Let's see here. So the first deck we're going to look at is the Soul Helper Lessons. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Soul Helper Oracle Messages. And the first one we have release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. So this is about stepping into your power. This is about being authentic. This is about deciding what you want and going after it, regardless of how anyone else feels about it. Understanding that you are a co-creator with the universe. Next, we have the Tree of Wishes is calling your name. An almost forgotten wish will now come true. So this is about, perhaps something that you wished for a very long time ago that you've put on the back burner, forgot about, is going to come true, and it's going to really, really surprise you. It's going to renew you in some way, is what I'm getting. And then the last one here, in the reverse, we have awaken your senses, slow down and become aware of them. So this is about, because it's in the reverse, it's like you're not paying attention to stuff. And I don't know if it's because you're busy or distracted, but you're being asked to slow down, and stop rushing, stop being so distracted that you can't see things that are going on around you, is what I'm getting there. Now let's move into the Soul's Journey lesson cards. You had two in the challenge, one in the reverse. No, you had two in the challenge, two in the reverse. So the first one we have here, now that I probably mixed them up, but that's all right. I think I got them in the right order. The first one was forgiveness in reverse. And it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentments blocks the flow of love. So, what do you need to forgive? Is this you need to forgive someone else? Do you need to forgive yourself? So, this is about understanding that, you are blocking things with this lack of forgiveness energy. Next, we have honesty. Um, and it says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And this is in the challenge position as well, because I don't think you've been listening to yourself. I don't think you've had a moment to yourself, or even taken a moment to yourself to listen. And I think that's what's being advised of you now, so that you can listen to yourself, so you can listen to your higher self, so you can get the intuitive nudgings, the what you need at this time. Okay. Next, we have perseverance in the challenge position. It says, "I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to," and so you're probably finding it challenging to persevere right now, for this situation. And then the last one, also in the reverse, is death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So, is it that you are trying to stop this ending, stop this death that needs to occur? And the question is why? What happens if you stop it? I guess that's what I would ask you to think about. Now, also in the challenge position, we have the Angels of Abundance Oracle messages. And this one is, again, challenge donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So this is in the challenging position. So you are encouraged to do this. You are encouraged to, give away things that you no longer need. Also, tithing and or contribute charitable work in some kind of way, because even if you are receiving and you are being abundant right now, you lose that just as quickly, because you are not being charitable, you are not sharing that with others. Now we have released resentments about money. So this is, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So again, changing your perspective on how you feel about money, and how it's to be used. Next we have also in the challenge position, visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. So this is reminding you that, whatever energy you're in, you're manifesting from. And so you really want to be very careful about that, because if you want abundance and you want the abundance of life in all areas of your life, you have to be in the energy to do that. If you're not, you're going to manifest the very energy you're in. And so be real careful with that. And then the last one, words of abundance. I mean, you've got abundance all over this. I mean, so something's definitely going on with your money. I cannot say enough. It says you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for you and others. So this is about creating some money abundance. Um, not just money, but abundance in every area of your life, creating some affirmations to go with that. Now we're going to move into the divine abundance messages. And the first one we have here is extraordinary in the challenge. It says, there is a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And what this is, again, I saw this, I don't remember whose reading this was, but this is about strutting your stuff. And I don't mean arrogantly, I don't mean in conceit, but this is about showing the beauty of your personality, the beauty of you as an individual, and not being afraid to do that. And allowing for this side to be seen is what I'm getting. Next, we have true offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. So whatever the situation is that seems to be unbearable, you are being asked to share with love so that it can turn the situation around, is what I'm getting. Next, we have courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So again, getting these intuitive messages when you take the time to slow down and listen, because based on the distractions you have, based on some of the other cards I'm seeing, this is real challenging for you to do this. So you're being asked to put down the distractions and really have some silence and go within, pray, meditate, or whatever you do to get into that quiet space. Go outside in nature, whatever it is that makes you, just bring it in and really, really hone in on what Spirit's trying to tell you at this time, because you have the intuition card also in the reverse. And it says, each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. And so this is about, going within and getting that intuitive download, if you will. Doing this for your good, actually. Or the good of the situation, so that you can get some truth of the matter here. And then we have humility. It says, allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. And so this is about remaining humble. This is in the upright. So you are a humble person. That's not in question, but maintaining that as well. Now we'll move into the Lover's Oracle messages. The first one we have here is playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So just really, really having a good time with this person in your life, whoever you decided to be. Next, we have time. It's you are trying too hard, give it time. So this is about patience. This is about releasing control. This is about just being in the moment. Next, we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And remember, I said something about you accepting the situation the way it was. So this is exactly going along with that part of the message. So just confirmation, really. We've got the heart chakra here. And it says secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So there's someone around you who, is really, really, liking you and, wanting to be in your energy, spend time with you, have a good time. And it says twin flames, your passion ignites. So this could be a twin flame. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, that's what I was getting. The past. Um, that's why you're not seeing things the way that they are, because you're living from the past. So you're wanting it to be like it was, when it may not need it. It may, maybe it's not supposed to be like it was. There's something about that. Next, we have, this is like the mirroring reflection kind of card, right? It says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So there's something blocking your seeing the situation the right way, and it's suggesting here that resentment and negativity. I think you had another card somewhere about resentment. Where was it? It was one of these cards. Um, and so really, really, sitting in that emotion and releasing it, because it's really distorting how you're seeing things at this time. And then the last one in the challenge position is friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So this is about again looking at things in a different way, taking a different approach, even. Now we're going to move into the romance angel messages. So the first one we have here is new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this is about opening up your mind, not being so set in how you're thinking, how you're approaching, how you're doing anything. Okay. Next, we have in the challenge position, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So again, you really need to go within, because spirit is trying to send you a message here. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Again, we had all of the affirmation messages. And it's not about just the affirmation about abundance, but it's also affirmations about honesty, just really, really honing in on things that are going to bring up your vibration, is what I'm getting. And then the last one, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So this is either you taking a situation to the next level, or perhaps you're already married. Not sure. Okay, so here's your guardian angel messages. You did get quite a few. It says the first one, jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. This is a jewel to be found. There is a jewel to be found in every teardrop. This is a time in which I'm sorry, I must skip the whole line here. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. So this is about you really seeing the situation through love, and letting go of any resentment, any whatever's going on, okay, within you, because you've had two cards of resentment, and then you had also one of the cards about money was talking about resentment, yeah, too. So our finances impacted, and that's where the resentment's coming from. I'm not sure. Next, you have patience. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like. Yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided. So you are being guided right now. But you've got to listen to the guidance, because one of the guidances is for you to be quiet and put your distractions away, and deal with these emotions that you're seeing through so you can see things clearly, because how you're seeing things right now is not clearly. Okay, so really going within, another card of intuition. Okay, it says trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not necessarily be right. So this is about getting out of the logical mind and getting into the heart space. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. So this is about dealing with those emotions that you are refusing to handle. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. Next, we have action. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take the positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is a positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. So, this is about you releasing the old so it can die, okay? So that the new can come in. And there is a transition period. So, maybe that's where all of this is coming from. Next, we have relax. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life. Love. Next, we have inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come into your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Next, we have positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Remember, we talked about that manifestation energy, okay? So be real careful with that. We've got acceptance. There is nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are eternally radiant. You are eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. So this is about perhaps the inner journey into you, where you come into a place where you just love yourself and there is no, it just, life becomes easier because you allow it. So just let go, release, surrender, feel to heal, all of it. Okay. Next, we've got compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. And we've talked about that a number of times already. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. So this is about radical faith and acceptance and trust. Faith that you are fine just the way that you are. Faith that and trust in the universe, that your highest good is coming in for you. But you have to be in the place to believe it, number one. You also have to be in the place to receive it. And with some of the energies over here, we need to do some work here. Next, we have dreams. There is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace life each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest. So again, that manifestation energy, really want to, bring your vibration up. And then the last one, breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It's time to break free of all of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. So there's something you're being guided to do. You're being called to do something. So I do hope that you answer the call, Taurus, because it's really for your benefit. Now, let's go ahead and get your closeout messages. I'm going to shuffle these because I don't think I shuffled these before. So let me do a little shuffling here. Yeah, just really take some time, to figure out where the resentment is coming from. Um, and also really what's going on, okay? And don't do it from criticism. Don't do it from, you're a terrible person and all that. Don't do it from that angle. Just do it from, I love myself. I need to figure out what's going on. Spirit, help me, that kind of thing. Pray, meditate, however you communicate with spirit. And if you haven't communicated in a while, a lot of times we go through these moments because we have lost our connection to spirit. And then we feel alone and we feel so many things. But spirit never goes anywhere. It's us who leave spirit. It's not spirit who leaves us. So let's go ahead and see what we get for you, Taurus, to close out your reading. Okay, let's see here. Messages for Taurus, please. Okay, we got one. Okay, yeah, that's enough. I don't know if I can make it through all of those, but we're going to try. Okay, so the first one we have here says, Dearest Jew, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking you to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. And if you are going through a situation of loss, Taurus, whatever the situation is, my condolences go out to you if this is a person who passed. If not, then this is about really healing something that has been pushed down and repressed for far too long, and it's really wreaking havoc in your life. Next, we have Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life, and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all of the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never, ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are an incredible and amazing magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Next, we have Dearest You. Going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open, but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel the satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcomes. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so, so much. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment to moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never would, but it never could be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. You are what you are made of. I'm sorry, what made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful, even for the tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived, jumped into it all, and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Okay, and the last one. Dear you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Well, Taurus, I do hope that this helps you. And again, if you're experiencing any kind of loss, especially, you know, anyone in your family or anyone who is close to you, my condolences go out to you and your family. Um, if this is a situation where you're going through the grieving process because of change and transformation, going from the old to the new, it is a transition. And so this is a time of purging. This is a time of release and surrender. This is a time of dealing with those feelings that we've pushed down that we don't want to look at. And really being able to move forward lighter and really in the joy that you deserve, the happiness, the abundance, your hopes, dreams, and desires. So much love and light, Lady T.